In terms of daylighting, you actually have control of the windows on the vertical, the fenestration on the vertical surface, and on the horizontal, the roof light. Remember that roof lights are 3 times more efficient at lighting a space than lighting from the side, but also 3 times as efficient as actually sort of heat gains as well. Daylight penetration depends on how high the window is in the actual wall itself, not necessarily on the area of the window itself. So the higher the window, the better the actual daylight within. And height to depth ratio about 1.2, 1.3 is about what you'd expect in terms of light penetration. Want to aim for a window to wall ratio of between 35 and 55%. Normally 40% is quoted. Reasonable trade-off between daylighting and heat loss. Below 20, too dark and requires artificial light. Above 60%, glare and higher heat loss become a problem. In terms of glare, which could be classed as visual discomfort, most common in the window wall, and we need to actually sort of gradually go from an intense form of the actual light itself by actually sort of chamfering the window frames so that the light changes gradually, so the eye has the ability to actually accommodate that change. And finally, using sort of in terms of daylighting, using modelling to actually predict the daylighting is now the right thing to do. We can think about either the lux level or the daylight factor, and we're aiming for an average daylight factor, and this, don't forget, is on a dull overcast day, to be between 2 and 5%. Anything over 10% and it's going to be too bright at higher levels, but it gives you an idea of where we should be.